I'm sure it is. Good morning. Sorry it's so dark. It's early in the AM, well, 6:30, and I'm heading to the grocery store. Turn this radio off. This is the return of my video blog series. It's been quite a while since I've done one. I want to thank you for joining. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it. Maybe in the event of my demise or something like that. Not to be cryptic or anything, but or somber, but you know, we never know when we're going to go. We hope that we're going to have a long and fulfilling life, but you know, you never know what's going to occur. You just put it all in God's hands. But you know, I'd like to have something that my kids can watch and some video and things like that. And you know, sometimes some things I talk about, you know, I might can be able to encourage and influence some people. So you know, that's why it's here on YouTube. But you know, just whatever's on my mind, you know, that's kind of what a blog is for, right? If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you know, you can do that if you want to. I'm not one of those people that every video I'm going to be saying subscribe, like, share, all that stuff. I'm not really concerned about that. You came across this video for whatever reason, you know, it's up to you, you know, if you want to like it or subscribe. I always hate when I see channels and they're like, have it subscribe, you know, all over the place, you know, either pops up on the screen or something. You know, I know if I'm going to subscribe to a channel or not, if I'm interested in the content, you know what I mean? So I don't feel the need that I really need to tell people to do that. But, you know, oh yeah, today's my 37th birthday. It's February 28th, 2019. And yeah, I'm 37 years old today. Man, where did this time go? You know, they used to say when I was younger, you'd hear people say life is short, you know, and then it kind of goes in one ear, out the other ear. But when you think back on your life and look at things that happened and occurred, life really is short. You know, it's crazy how I can just remember, like, being in high school or just even my teen years, you know. Time really does fly. What is this bus doing? Man, you gotta watch for these buses. But yeah, I'm 37 years old, a beautiful family, got kids, got my wife. So now it's all kind of about like what's next down the road. What am I gonna do? You know, what does the future hold and so forth and all that. You know, you gotta, my grandmother used to say, plan your life and work, what is it? No, plan your work and work your plan, you know, if you've heard that saying. And my whole life I've kind of been an in the moment kind of person, not really planning ahead. And that's one thing that I've been working to change the past few years or so, is to have some set goals. My rationale was that life is so sporadic and you don't know what's going to occur. It's kind of hard to set goals because life throws you a wrench and things like that, or you know, throws you curveballs. But that's still no excuse not to set those goals, or make short-term goals at least, and then your short-term goals, you know, become your long-term goals. You know, you just kind of divide it up. But I'd love to get to a place to where I'm not hustling for a weekend. You know, the normal rat race, you work 40 hours and then you get a day off here or there. I'm sorry it's so dark. I mean, it's nighttime, but you know, y'all don't really care about my face. So hopefully the words I'm saying is what's important. You know, it'll lighten up soon. We at the 4-minute mark. All of my videos are about 10 minutes long. So, you know, it's not so much time you're spending here. You know, those who are my fans of my music, you know, fans of my blog, you know, this is just an extension of that. But I was talking about like long-term goals and like being deliberate in terms of where you want to go in life and not just coast through life. I feel like I'd like to get to a place to where I'm not hustling for a weekend. I'm like, you know, working 40, 50 hours just to have that one day off or 2 days off. I'd love to get to a place to where I flip that, and I have 3 or 4 days off, and I work 2 or 3 days, you know, set up some sort of passive income, set up some sort of thing to where my time is freed up and I can enjoy life and enjoy more family time. You know, that's the most valuable commodity I've touched on other blogs, is our time. And we're always trying to get more time, and time's running out and stuff like that. So how can I get into a place to where I get ahead, and I have, you know, my money kind of working for me, and I have passive income coming in where I do some things, or it's my book or my music, and I have money coming in, and I'm not trading time for money. I hate that sort of exchange, time for money, time for money. I don't want to do that my whole life till I'm 65 years old, and now I'm old and at retirement age. Why in the world did I get in the freeway at 6 o'clock in the morning? Oh my gosh, it's so backed up. You know what? I took the day off today because it's my birthday, and it feels like a weekend. And the freeway is just backed up. It's almost like LA traffic right now. So I'm gonna get off on the next exit. But yeah, you know, and that's something I think everyone should work towards, you know, get into that place. Now, obviously, not everyone can be a businessman or entrepreneur or something like that, but there are things in place to where you can get ahead enough to where you have some time. And then, I mean, I can't say everybody should want to do that, because it depends on what floats your boat. Some people like the routine of getting up and going to a job every day, and that's their routine, and that's their structure, and how they kind of function, and how, you know, the flow of their life goes. And then you take that away, and they have all this free time, and they don't know what to do with themselves. If I had way more free time, I know what I would do with it, you know. But it's to each his own. For me personally, I don't like the exchanging time for money. You know, of course I have to do it. I've done it my whole life. I'm 37. I've been doing it since I was 13. You know, so it's always been the process, and I'm just ready for a change. You know, and I'm gonna get there. You know, I always had said in my head that I'm gonna retire by 40, and that's what I'm working towards. And when I say retire by 40, I mean punch in an 8-hour clock till I'm at 40. I don't want to do that anymore. So then it's on my own terms. Once I hit 40, you know, it's on my own terms how my finances come in and things of that nature. And then I have time. If I want to take a month off, or, you know what I mean? If I want to do those things, I have that flexibility. Whereas right now, you know, I can't do that. You know, I have to give this job, this company, 40 hours of my life, 45 hours of my life every single week. There's no debate of that, you know, and that is the dynamic that I feel needs to change, and for me personally, you know, because that's just what I want. So, and I'm gonna get there. I know it is. You got to speak out what you want. You got to have vision. You got to have vision. You got to know what you want and go for it and stick with it until those results come. It's like watering a garden or something. You got to water it and keep it going, keep it, even if you're not seeing the results yet, you got to stick with it. And you know, you'll get there. You know, I'm not trying to be all motivational. I'm just speaking this for myself, you know, but you got to stick with it. It's so easy to get discouraged, so easy to, you know, just take the easy way out. You know, it's comfortable to have a job and have a set income. You don't know about the unknown. You don't know about if I leave this job or if I do this endeavor, if it's going to succeed. Whereas in my current job, you know, I have a certain level of security. You know, there's a safety involved. So you got to be vulnerable. You got to take that chance, and that's how you're going to succeed. And I'm coming up on the 10-minute mark, so I'm going to wrap it up here. I thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. This is Derek Johnson, better known as Symbol the Rapper. You can catch me at Veteran Symbol, at me on all social media stuff, all that good stuff. And thanks for watching. Until next time, whenever I feel like doing another blog, I'm saying peace and love. Next time it'll be lighter. It won't be this dark of a video, but y'all know why it's dark. All right, y'all take care. Peace and love.